Is in El Salvador, and he has met face-to-face with suspected gang member Kilmar Abrego Garcia, who was deported by the Trump administration. Garcia, who is from Maryland, was deported despite a court order for him to stay in the United States. Reporter Madeline Rivera joining us live now in Washington with some new details. Good morning, Madeline.
Good morning, Dave. We're waiting to hear more details about Senator Chris Van Hollen's meeting with Kilmar Abrego Garcia. But what happens next remains unclear because El Salvador's president insists he is staying in the country.
Our goal was very simple today, which was to check on the health and well-being of Kilmar.
Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen posting this photo Thursday night, saying his main goal in El Salvador was to meet with Kilmar Abrego Garcia. He says he passed along a message of love to Abrego's wife and plans a full update when he returns. El Salvador's President Nayib Bukele mocking the meeting, posting, Kilmar Abrego Garcia miraculously risen from the death camps and torture, now sipping margaritas with Senator Van Hollen in tropical paradise. Democrats say this is about due process, accusing the Trump administration of violating it.
The Supreme Court needs to aggressively enforce its judicial orders. The White House is seeking a confrontation with the courts, and the courts need to lean into that.
And if he ever ends up back in the United States, he would immediately be deported again.
On Thursday, an appeals court denied the Justice Department's request to block a federal judge's order to facilitate Abrego Garcia's return. President Trump addressed the case on Thursday.
That would make that case be a case that's easily winnable on appeal. So we'll just have to see. I'm going to have to respond to the lawyers.
Another federal judge is giving the administration 2 weeks to give evidence that it's complying with her order to facilitate his return. Dave?
Madeline Rivera in Washington. Thank you, Madeline.